The motion in the house this evening is Jesus Christ has not come to finally judge the whole world. Jesus Christ has not come to finally judge the whole world. And I'm Seth affirming the motion that yes, the second coming of Jesus Christ is predicted to the future. It has not occurred in AD 70, neither has it occurred in any other date according to historicism. So, in the morning, I proved to the public some of the biblical references that proclaim that Jesus Christ has not come to finally judge the entire world. Now, I am here to tell the public why I say that Christ has not come for the second time. And in other words, these are the evidences that prove that Jesus' second coming is far different from the AD 70 destruction. We were able to differentiate between what took place at AD 70 at Jerusalem and then what will take place in the second coming of Jesus Christ. We were able to notify that these two events are different events altogether. Today, I'm going to show to the public to understand why I wrote this claim. There have been a lot of challenges in this particular debate, but people should understand why Jesus Christ will come in the future. So, we have been saying that Jesus Christ came for the first time, and the first time he came on earth to accomplish his messianic task, his messianic purposes, to sacrifice himself, to redeem humanity into eternal life. And Jesus Christ, after his work, he left the earth and he ascended up on high. And then he sits at the right-hand side of the Father. He will come again for the second time. Many people should aim at this, that Jesus Christ will come. Now, how will the coming be and why I am saying this? The coming of Jesus Christ for the second time is referred to as the appointed day. This day is what the Lord himself will judge the entire world. Acts 17:31. This is the appointed day. The Lord has appointed this day for humanity. And this particular day, the Lord does not speak of any word, does not speak of any other day that has been appointed. AD 70 theory, according to Matthew chapter 24 and Mark 13, Luke 21, verse number 5 to 36. Jesus Christ does not use the word that the day of the AD 70 was appointed. Now, the day of the end of this world has been appointed and no one knows. Acts 17, verse number 31.
Because he has appointed the day in the which he will judge the world to righteousness by that man whom he has ordained, whereof he has given assurance to all men, in that he has raised him from the dead.
So the Lord has appointed a day. So this day is the day of the Lord's coming. It is the day that the Lord will judge the righteous. This day, it is not compared to the day of Jerusalem at AD 70. The Lord's day is referred to as the last day. Many people cannot make distinctions between the Lord's day, the last day, and then the day of the Lord. In this debate, you will be able to understand all these biblical concepts. And in relation to the second coming of Jesus Christ, the day is the last day. John 12, verse 48. This is the last day that the Lord will come. I will show to the public how the judgment will be, which was never applied in the AD 70 theory. The last day, John 12, 48.
He that believeth me and receive not my rest, as my that heard him, the word that I have spoken, the same shall hear me in the last day.
The word that that the Lord has spoken will judge each and every one of us on the last day. The last day, if preterists refer this particular day to the AD 70 destruction or the AD 70 theory, then they have deviated from the biblical truth. Jesus Christ did not refer to the Jews that they will be judged with his word on the last day, but according to the prophecies that were written about the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70, Jesus Christ, his word, were not written in the prophecy to judge them. The prophecy lasted for over 800 years. Some lasted for over 1,440 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. And now, those who follow Christ, everything will be measured according to the word of Christ. This day is the day of fiery indignation. The second coming of Christ is the day of fiery indignation. Hebrews chapter 10, verse number 27. This day, the second coming of Jesus Christ, is the day of fiery indignation. It is very awful. It is very bad for the wicked, and it is very a happiest moment for the righteous. So this day is the day of fiery indignation. The Jews were judged in AD 70, not because of their righteousness, but because it was even written in the prophetic messages. These Jews, the messages do not cover the 321 prophetic messages about the judgment of Jesus Christ. These prophecies do not cover. So the day of the Lord and the second day, or the second coming of Jesus Christ, is a day of fiery indignation. Hebrews 10, verse 27.
As a certain day following for judgment and fiery indignation, which shall before the adversaries.
And this day, on the judgment day, it is a fiery indignation which will devour or destroy the adversaries. We have so many adversaries. We have the Satan as the adversary. According to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse number 8, Jesus said that Satan is our adversary. And John 8:44, Jesus said Satan sinned from the beginning of the world. 1 John 3, verse 8. John said Satan was the first creature to commit sin at the beginning of the world. Satan is the enemy of humanity. Satan is the terminator of the works of the Lord. So on the day of fiery indignation, Satan will be destroyed. As we have so many works of the devil, we have killing, we have a lot of occultism, a lot of satanic work, a lot of historicism that have been applied to even to date when occultism started. All these things prove, even paganism that is still working, proves the existence of Satan. If not Satan, humanity will not suffer like how humanity suffer as we see. So this day, the adversary, even the devil, will be taken away. And the death, according to 1 Corinthians 15, 20 to 28, death will be taken away. And all enemies, the wicked men, will be taken away. And Matthew 25, verse 41 and verse number 46, prove to the world that Satan and his angels will be thrown into the lake of fire. So if preterists are saying, please listen to me very attentively. Preterists are saying that now Satan has been thrown into the lake of fire. It's quite fascinating to say something like that. If you believe in the Bible, if you are a Bible student, you should not affirm now that Satan has been thrown into the lake of fire. I have been saying that the first preterist came from Roman Catholics, and the first preterist was recorded in 1640. Now, even now, in 2020, they have risen up. Preterism has increased with the mind that Satan has been judged, and together with his angels and the wicked men has been thrown into the lake of fire. There are so many wicked men here. according to 2 Peter chapter 2, verse number 4, 2 Peter 2:4 says that there are angels reserved into the everlasting change prepared on the day of judgment. Jude, verse number 6, there are these disobedient angels that have been prepared to the day of judgment. Revelation chapter 9, verse number 13 to 17, there are chained angels who are always released by God so that they will have chance to operate in this world. And you are saying now, Satan has been judged. You think critically from the Bible. It's false. So, without wasting my time, I will prove. It's very interesting. Brethren, it's very interesting that the Bible has arranged what will happen on the second coming of Jesus Christ, which did not happen on AD 70. Systematically, the Bible has arranged it. I'm going to take you through so that you understand that if you have the mindset that Jesus Christ came in AD 70, then stop going to church. Then stop calling a God. Then stop calling a spirit. Then stop having a faith in something that is above your imagination. There is a God who created this world. There is a God who has founded the world unto the day of destruction. And if you think Satan has been destroyed, it's something that must still be investigated if these people use Bible. Now, let's see. Jesus Christ, on his second coming, will come quickly. And his quickly will bring to the world, or will bring to the end, the world and everything. Many preterists will say that the quickly, open to Revelation 22, verse 12. Having 404 or 405 verses of the book of Revelation, many preterists say that Revelation 1:1 things that must soon take place. Many preterists say that, it took place in AD 70. And they argue with this. I have been proving to preterists. Now, they are not able to prove me wrong. Now, the preterists, having this, AD 65 to AD 70 is wrong. Because the persecutions were true. The persecutions of the Jews in AD 70 and the persecutions of the seven churches in Asia Minor, different persecutions. The persecutions of the saints took place for 3 years, 7 months, and 24 weeks. And that is the abomination, the year of abomination, the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet. 1,200 days. And after that, the Christians were persecuted till the last month, the 11th and the 10th month of Rome, according to Daniel 7:25, Domitian went in the year 1881 to 1886. In the year 1888, even Domitian, in the year 1886, he died. And in the year 1898, Tom, in 1898 to 1800, Tom died. So, you must think about it, that the prophecy of Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7, that predicts about the Babylonian kingdom, Medo-Persian kingdom, the Greek kingdom, and then the Roman kingdom, which the Roman kingdom is the 4 beast. It was fulfilled the 11th or the 10th month on Domitian, whose reign took place in 1881 to 1886. And you are saying everything was fulfilled in 1880. Go and use the corresponding word. That's why I say that if you fail to apply all the 4 eschatological modules, preterism, historicism, idealism, and literalism, if you fail to apply it, you will not understand the book of Revelation and Daniel. It is very important for you to understand. Now, this one will come, and that is what I promise you, that he will come again. Revelation 22, verse number 12. The coming of the Lord will take place quickly, and this is not in reference to the quickly that means that Revelation 1, verse number 1 to 3. The quickly that means that those things were near to those Jews, the Jews who died in Jerusalem. And then those things, because the book was dated starting from AD 65, those things that were before the seven churches in Asia Minor took place even was judged, Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, there was a prophecy that after the Israelites had been conquered in AD 70, the nation that will conquer the Israelites, the nation will be judged. And Rome, according to Revelation 6, Revelation 8, Revelation 14, Revelation 16, Revelation 17, Revelation 18, Rome was judged in the book, but it was fulfilled in AD 476. Who walk up and see? Western Rome fell in AD 476. They were here predicted that Jesus was dead in AD 70. And what kind of word are you living in? Or are you living in Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, or what? We are living in the same earth. And this is what we must believe in. It's something which that is above human imagination, because the devil is at work. Okay, my sister comes. Read Revelation 2 verse 4 for me.
And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
So Jesus Christ, the quickly in reference to his work. So he added the text in this, that I will come quickly, but the quickly will be the end of everything. Will not be the quickly that were the persecution of the Jews that affected the Gentiles within 5 years. So the book of Revelation, written between AD 65 and 96, 31 years. These years were not quickly. They were not quickly, but for the 5 years from 85 to 70, the time was quickly to affect the Jews. But for the church, that it was a shock to take place for the church. But in now, Jesus Christ, when he comes, he will come quickly in his time, because he used his last and the first event to declare. Verse 13.
I am Alpha and Omega.
I am the Alpha and Omega. Just as the Lord just said this. He didn't say this just like that. He said, I am the Alpha and Omega. This same word is in Revelation 1 8. I am the Alpha and Omega. Alpha is the first word of the Greek alphabet. Omega is the 24th and the last letter of the Greek alphabet. The Greek alphabet has 24 letters. And Alpha is the first, Omega is the last. Jesus Christ will say that my quickly coming will be in the first of everything, will be in the last of everything. He will bring everything to an end. He is the first, he is the last. According to the prophecy that was given to Isaiah, that ended or fulfilled in AD 17. Even the prophecy of Isaiah for over 800 years. Isaiah 44:6, God said, I am the first and I am the last of everything. The prophecy was predicted, and now the Christian has failed to do this. So when Jesus Christ comes, there will be a sound of trumpet. 1 Corinthians 15:52. A trumpet will sound everywhere, and then every ear will hear the trumpet sound. Now, in AD 70, Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, 5-6, do not specify any trumpet vision, any trumpet sound, but the trumpet sound is the sound used for judgment. According to the Old Testament, trumpets were used for war. Judges chapter 6, the Jericho war, the Lord ordered them to sound the trumpet. Now, the trumpet has been used in the book of Revelation chapter 8, verse number 5 to Revelation chapter 11. The second trumpet vision, the trumpet, according to apocalyptic literature, refers to judgment. So, when the Lord uses trumpet, he refers to judgment. And when one uses a trumpet in the literal sense, in this context, God is referring to a trumpet that will sound across the world, and everyone will hear the sound of this trumpet. 1 Corinthians 15:52.
In a moment,
In a moment,
in the twinkling of an eye,
in a twinkling of
At the last trump,
at the last time,
for the trumpet shall sound,
the trumpet will sound.
and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Through this trumpet, the dead will be raised. This is not seen in Matthew 24. I have dealt with Matthew 24, exceedingly, Mark 13, and Luke 25, 26. Nothing like this that a trumpet sound after it has been heard will raise the dead. And Presbyterians agree, and they declare that the dead resurrected on AD 17. My auntie, my grandma is there. So those people who died, they are all resurrected. Look at this. And what about those who are dead? Now there is a prophecy encouraging us that those who are dead, even those who are dead, will be raised. They will resurrect at the sound of the trumpet. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. These people will resurrect at the sound of the trumpet. Now, according to historicism, let me apply the rule of historicism. Many historians have not proven even this. There have been so many preterists, that even Sparrow even attempted to find this. I have read so many books of the preterists. None of them have been able to put the trumpet sound to be a history that is okay. They say what they don't understand. They will say it is figurative. Everything in relation to the end of the world is figurative. What is figurative in the sense that the Lord will use the trumpet? 1 Thessalonians 4:16.
For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven.
The Lord himself, as I spoke of in Acts chapter 1, verse 9 to 11, that in the same way, in the same manner that the Lord has been taken up, the same manner you have. That is the King James version. In other words, we use like and as. So you think it is a simile or metaphor. It's not like that. In the same manner, according to the King James version, now the Lord will descend. When the Lord descends,
with the sound, with the voice of the archangel.
The sound and the voice of an archangel. We have 7 graces of God. Revelation chapter 4, verse 5 says, 7 graces. Revelation 1, verse 4. We have 7 graces of God. The first creature who stands to God, 24 elders. Second is cherubims. Third is seraphims. Fourth is 4 beasts. 6 is beasts. 7 is angels. 6, that's the 5th and 7 angels. And then ministers to be there. 7. So we have 24 elders, cherubims, seraphims, 4 beasts, angels, and ministers. These are the gods, the 7 spirits of God. But Revelation 5:6, the Lord said he has sent his 7 spirits to cover the earth. Figuratively and apocalyptically, 7 represent the number of the Holy Spirit. 7 represent the number of covenant. 7 represent the number of spiritual perfection. 7 represent the fullness of completion of all things. Now the Lord is using his spirit, and now he says that he will come with the voice of an archangel. The archangel in the angelic legend. We have 10 angelic legends. The 10 angelic legends, we have archangels. One example is Michael. One example, Michael is the archangel of war. Revelation chapter 4. And we have Gabriel. Gabriel is the archangel of mercy and the fulfillment of prophetic words. According to Luke chapter 1 and Luke chapter 2. Now, the Lord himself will descend with the voice of an archangel. He will act as an archangel. When in the book of Matthew chapter 4, when in the book of Mark chapter 13, when in the book of Luke chapter 21, that this refers, or that this will refer to, that the Lord in a time will descend with the voice of an archangel. That is something you have to think of. Continue.
And with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first.
The dead in Christ shall rise first. Why? Because judgment will begin from the house of the Lord. First Peter 4:17, the one my brother quoted and then twisted the interpretation. First Peter 4:17, judgment will begin from the house of the Lord. And First Timothy 3:4-15 says that the house of the Lord is the New Testament church. Now the New Testament church, the judgment will not begin from church brothers individually, but the judgment will begin from the house of the Lord. And Paul says to Timothy that he is living in the house of the Lord. According to 1 Timothy 3:4-15. Now the judgment will begin. When the judgment begins, this is the day that those who are dead in the Lord will resurrect first. First Peter 4:17.
For the time is come
The time is come
that judgment must begin at the house of God.
judgment must begin, not judgment has begun. Not judgment will begin in 1870, but a time will come. There is an unpredictable time. We cannot predict it because the time is unknown by anyone. Even in 1870, Jesus Christ said, Mark 13:22, for the time and the hour knoweth not no man, even the Son or the Son, not even the angels, but the Father. In 1870, Jesus Christ did not know the time. Not that, because he didn't want to tell his apostles. Now, Jesus Christ is telling us, if he told us that he will come in 2,000 years ago, or 2,000 years now, then we will relax that Jesus Christ will come in 2,000 years. So, the judgment tense, God will use the now and just again fulfillment of the original prophecy, and then the prophetic telescoping. Yesterday, I introduced to you some of the texts that are used in the application of prophetic or fulfillment of prophetic messages. One key term is prophetic telescoping. Something has happened in the immediate world, and something will happen in the far world. That is prophetic telescoping. If prophetic messages have not been fulfilled, the Lord will judge the entire world. There are so many things to share at this particular moment, but I am giving you the prepared exam to re-investigate, to do a research, to understand that the world will be destroyed, and Jesus Christ will come at the same time. So I affirm that Jesus Christ will come again. So if you are saying he will not come again, you must prove to me the day that God is 1870. If you use that, you are debating. Read from the Bible. Jesus said, I am the Lord. I will not come again. I paid in 1870. So if you don't get that, it's because you don't get any text. Out of the text 1,107 years of my Bible, you cannot get any text. So you say that whatever prediction that is spoken, that is given about the state of Jesus Christ, all relates to 1870, because you don't understand. Don't believe all predictions. There are 3,538 prophetic messages, and all these messages, not all of them have been fulfilled. And this prediction must be understood. The Lord is the God of vengeance. He is telling humanity that he will come again. I will use my 2 minutes to wrap, and then I give way for our brother to also present his word. Now, in the second coming of Jesus Christ, that Christ will send with a shout. Christ will shout. That's the second voice is in. He will shout the voice of an archangel. When in the early Semitic story, the Christ shout. This is the shout that calls for the judgment of the entire world. And again, because of the shout of the Lord, all those dead will resurrect. John 5, verse 28-29. And then Christ will come with a house. That is what I just and with a flaming fire. A flaming fire. 2 Thessalonians 1, 8-9. God, we have fire. We have like fire. Exodus 5, verse 3. God said to the Jews, do not kindle fire on the day of the Sabbath. Do not handle fire on the day of the Sabbath. That is a fire. No matter what you do, it's a fire. And they have a fire as a symbol of judgment. But God is the consuming fire. Hebrews 12:9. He says, the Lord is the consuming fire. And it is not like a fire. Acts 2, verse 1-4. The Holy Spirit descended upon the apostles like a fire. This is not spirit, but this is a real fire. God is consuming fire. Because Isaiah 13:18, he said, my breath quenches the fire of hell. Now, he is referring to the fire that has been reserved for judgment. It is up to us to understand that Jesus Christ will come again. 2 Thessalonians 1:8-9.
In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord.
Let's break this down. In a flaming fire that the Lord will send with when he comes, this is very wicked, it's very bad because of the wickedness of men. In a flaming fire, and then after the judgment, humanity will be judged eternally. Continue from that part for me.
Who shall be punished with everlasting destruction?
Everlasting destruction. The Jews were destroyed. Their souls lived. That is not everlasting. Now, there will be a time that will cause everlasting destruction. Thank you very much for having time with me. The Lord will be us to understand properly His word. And I can't have the knowledge to understand it this time. And then everything we need to understand His word properly. Thank you. Amen.